You want to understand the common sense of investing. Well, here I'm standing in Herbert Road. You can actually see that same crane right behind. That house straight behind me, 22 Herbert Road, is the very first house that I bought here in London on this beautiful green. And in simple terms, we bought it for £270,000. I had to buy it with a friend in those days. We were working. We actually had to borrow money for the deposit because in terms of the income multiples, we completely stretched ourselves. Nowadays, I'm going to still get a valuation on this, so I don't even want to guesstimate, but looking through the window, considering it's a 5-bedroom house, it would be going from anywhere from 600 to 900,000 pounds. I've got no idea. I'm going to get an estimate. But what's really interesting is that from the banks, you can get a 3.5 times income. And if you're a married couple, you can get 4 times income. Now, if you put that in simple terms, even at 600,000 pounds, that means that the couple needs to be earning 150,000 pounds, and generally deposits, unless they're getting a first-time homeowner's allowance, which is not really these type of properties, you would be putting down between 10 and 25%. Even at 10%, that's 60,000 pounds. Now, to put it into perspective, what's really, really interesting here is that the average income in London alone is 22,000 pounds. Now, a lot of people don't understand this, but 50, 60, 70,000 pounds a year is a huge amount of money. So a husband and wife, there's very few people that are earning 150,000 pounds. And that means that they would not be able to afford to buy this house. Or, more importantly, to buy this development behind here from Linden Homes. And I will go and look at the values and I will make another video on it. But the question is, who's buying them? Well, it's very obvious. It's international investors. And so what happens because international investors buy? Now, why does it work at the moment? Well, because interest rates are the lowest they've ever been. They're the lowest since the Bank of England was formed over 350 years ago. But what's going to happen? Interest rates will go up. International investors will no longer be cash flow neutral. They'll actually have to spend money, and then they're going to sell, because no international investor likes to lose money. And so then who's going to buy the properties when the average Londoner and the average UK person can't afford it? That's when you have an oversupply. That's when you have a market meltdown. Watch the space, ladies and gentlemen. Common sense tells me it's going the wrong way.